Hi Stitchers, this is Stitching to Connect Annie, March 15th, Tuesday, and this is my 30th YouTube video. Yep, Flosstube video. It's pretty exciting, 30. Yeah. So I'm just going to jump right in. It has been almost 2 weeks. Didn't quite make the 10 days like I wanted to. Just some household kind of things got in the way, but everything's good, and I'm going to jump into my plans, what I have done so far in my Battle of the WIPS. I think when I talked last time, I thought one of the fun things about this is I would be touching at least 14 of my WIPS or new starts, which would become WIPS. And I didn't quite do that. I touched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my WIPS new starts. I actually started 3 new ones, I believe. Actually 7. I touched 7 things. So that's pretty good for me for 2 weeks. That's pretty amazing. So if I touch all 12 of these, 12 to 14 within the month of March, that's a big goal that I haven't reached before in the past. So so I did not stitch on at the Met after I spoke to you last, so I won't show you any progress on that. That was my number 1. I did stitch on, excuse my reaching here, I did stitch on my Alice. I got 4 plus hours on her. I did all, I think I had maybe the beginning of the red rose right here. I definitely had that done. The beginning maybe of the red rose up here, but I did all of the red rose. She is draped over a, I said a stopwatch last time. She's draped over a pocket watch. There's the rabbit. You can see that up close. And it's a very whimsical, fun design by Maria. Simple Designs by Maria. She's a Ukrainian designer. So that's kind of my support for her. And I do love this. I do love this stitch. So I did get quite a bit done on her. She did not, however, win, but I will probably touch her again in March because she's one of my favorite stitches. Another one I did, my 3rd one in a row, or 3rd one. Again, I don't have the picture, and here we are tipping. Sorry about that. Was Lindy Bird, Birthday Bird, and I got quite a bit done on her. I got the bottom of her breast done, her feet, a little bit more of the plant up here. Yeah, how long did I work on her? Oh, I don't have it written down. Anyway, she will definitely go on to the next bracket. However, I'm doing that, I'm not sure yet, but she's kind of fun. So birthday Lindy Bird stitch, she was a touch. Again, I'm reaching here. Oh. Might have to edit that out. Let's see how this goes. Don't really want to have to stop this and start it because it doesn't always work for me. Cleopatra. And as I was looking at this, Lindy, not Lindy, yes, no, I'm sorry, Bendy, Michelle Bendy Stitch, when she charted this, she charted it for sulkies, and she actually sold a sulky pack that went along with it. And I had gotten some sulky threads in a grab bag pack. So I thought, maybe I'll use those and do my own conversion. And so that's what I'm doing. And where is she? No. Oh, yeah, that's her. Didn't get a lot done. How much did I stitch on her? I stitched about 3 hours on her. But that was including pulling my threads and kind of getting started. So that's what where she's at. And I am pulling some different colored threads for this, and that's kind of fun. So that's how far I got on Cleopatra. A little bit of her staff and her dress and her neck pieces. Number 5 was Fish Walk. I call it the Fish Walk. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch 6, which is Stars Hollow Black Needle Society. So I did move Miss Cleopatra on to the next bracket. Then number 7, number 7, which ended up happening to fall on it's not the right one. Oh, here it is. Which happened to fall on the night that I stitch one night of the month. Athena from Black Needle Society does a Harry Potter SAL, and you have to be stitching on something Harry Potter. And I had started this a while back, so I wanted to continue on it. And it is, okay, it's this much. I got the, so I had a little bit down here. I had all of this, his wing. So I went up along, this is the side of his head. I don't have the picture handy. Maybe I'll try to insert it up here. I've started learning how to insert photos. I didn't get real advanced at it, but I'm starting to learn. So that's a positive. So this is on a, I think it's an 18 count Fortnite Fabrics. And I got this needle minder, which was really pretty, from a set I ordered in a collaboration from Jan Hicks. I don't remember who she collaborated with, but it was a Christmas pattern this year, which I haven't started. That's going to be a new start for Christmas for next year. Maybe I'll start it, pardon me, in July for Jolly July. Anyway, I got quite a bit done during the, I started it the day of, knowing I was going to stitch that night. And I got quite a bit done about, so that's the top of the owl's head, I believe. And this is part of his wing. The rest of his wing goes out here too. So anyway, I'll try to insert a picture of that for you. I didn't work on my heart for my Melhelm heart, but then I did work on, yes I do, I have it here, my Teresa Wensler dragon. So I didn't work on the Black Needle Society dragon, but I did work on a Teresa Wensler dragon. And I spent a good 3 hours on it, which probably included kitting it up too. I inserted a picture, I think last time, but I'll try and do it again. And so I got, this was a new start. I got his belly done, and this is part of his wing up here. And I pulled all my own threads. And I discovered something kind of fun, which I'll share with you. And maybe y'all have thought of it before. But Teresa Wensler, and maybe this is sacrilegious, could be, I don't know. Teresa Wensler has a lot of blends. She blends colors, threads, blending filament, I think. But lot of confetti, that kind of thing. And I decided, you know, this is going to be a small piece, and I'm trying to see whether, you know, I enjoy her charts. And the ones I really like are out of print and hard to get. So I just wanted to try this. This is an experiment. Um, and so I decided I would pick fancy floss that had quite a bit of variegation in it. If that's the word you use. There's another one. As you can see, goes from a beige gold to a kind of a pinkish. It's not really showing up true to color, really isn't. But you get the idea of how it goes from one color to the next. There's the purple. And so what I do is I use one end. So when I cut them, I kind of tend to cut them so there's one end is dark and one end is light. And I use the dark as part of my variegation. What did I do with it? Here it is. So you can see the purple. I used the dark. That's all one fancy floss. So I used the purple for one of the symbols and then the light purple for the other symbol. So I kind of use it from both ends. And it makes it a little more efficient for me. I'm not constantly pulling threads and rethreading and all of that. I just get halfway through my length and then I just pull it through to the other end, knot it, or start it again with what I have next. And it saves me a little bit of time. So we'll see how it works. Like I said, I hope I'm not offending anybody, because I know true Teresa Winsler stitchers love all of the what I call fussy stitching, but it turns out gorgeous. It's beautiful. But I want to just see how this would work on a small. It's the dragon in the teacup, and I'll try to put a photo up here or over here when I edit this, if I do. So that's that. So I got, and he's moving on in the next bracket. Then I didn't work on the Odd World Bendy Stitchy, and I didn't work on Pumpkin Hunt, but then I did start. So this is my last start. I started the beach, the saltwater scrapbook, and I started this one. And this is how far I've gotten on it. Oops, upside down. Sorry. Upside down turtle. Probably couldn't tell if the fish were upside down, but I definitely knew that turtle was upside down. So, here we go. So I've got a couple of the fish done, the turtles done. I've got almost 3 fish done. A little bit of the swirls. Again, pulling my own threads, using all fancy flosses. This is one of the fish. This is the other set of fish. Ended up, I love the name of this. It's called Monkey Underpants. It's a forbidden fiber Monkey Underpants, yeah. Not totally sure where that came from. But anyway, it's a very fun variegated thread, and I'm using that as the border around it. All that blue is the blue part, and then the brown part of that, kind of using the same idea I did with my other one that I was explaining, the dragon, the Teresa Winsler dragon I was explaining to you. Some of the brown, or a good part of the brown, I'm using I used it for the turtle shell, which I thought turned out kind of cool. So I'm enjoying this a lot. I picked this up a couple of times now. I think I've stitched on it twice. So I've put in a good 5 hours probably on this, and so it's moved to the next bracket too. So I'm like I said, I'm doing kind of a killing 2 birds with 1 stone, in that I'm moving all my smalls into the round 2 of the Battle of the WIPS. So they have now become WIPS, and they're also smalls. So they can move on to the category of going to one of the two StitchCon or Black Needle Society camp. So one of the two retreats I'm going to this summer. So I did accomplish that. So that is pretty fun. I'm pretty psyched about that. I'm going to take a little look at what I wrote down as my goals for this Flosstube. So I wrote them down. So I've had probably 3 days this month so far that I haven't stitched, maybe 4, not totally sure. Oops, what is that? This is March, yes, we're in March. So, 3 new starts, touch 7, including my owl, my Harry Potter owl. Which isn't part of my Battle of the WIPS. It was just, I knew we had that stitch along that night, so I just kind of inserted that into my rounds. Talked about the winners. So I booked my room and my flight for Camp Black Needle Society. Or Black Needle Society camp. I'm not sure what you call it. So I got that done. So that was good. I ordered some really fun stickers that I have applied to my March. Some, like there's a hoop and it says something about you could totally survive a zombie apocalypse. I thought it was kind of fun saying. My new stickers have otters, an otter in Paris. So there's a little otter with a beret, and who doesn't love that? I also, along with that hoop came some ones with needles. So I was supposed to do this Flosstube on Saturday, which I didn't do. It's now Tuesday. So I'll have to fudge on that. And then I had done, this is the last Flosstube I had done. So I'm trying to kind of put them where they go. The other big event in Denver last week actually was a week ago today, the Broncos got Russell Wilson. I don't know if you're a football fan, but that's big for us in Bronco country. And Bronco country went crazy. So there's hope for this season. We have not had a winning quarterback since Peyton Manning left. So it's going to be fun to see. Like I said, football does not change my life, but I like to watch good football. And Russell is one of the games I've watched, or one of the teams I've watched wrestle in the Seahawks. I've watched over the last couple of years when we were doing so poorly. I used to like to watch him. I like to watch Patrick from Kansas City. Those are my 2 favorite, I think. There's another one I like to watch, and I can't remember his name. I like to watch good football. I've mentioned that before. So anyway, Bronco country went crazy. So we'll see what happens. They're saying we should get some good draft picks. We should get some free agents that want to come over to us now. We have a new coach. Yeah, all Bronco chat, but kind of fun. So that was on my calendar. Put that in with stars around it. And what else happened? Nothing. Had another really freezing cold few days last week. And it's supposed to, and it snowed 2 to 4 inches. And then this week, Thursday, it's supposed to start raining tomorrow night, and then Thursday it's supposed to start snowing again. So another 3 to 5 inches on Thursday. Let's see what else I have on my calendar to talk about. I think that's about it. I think I touched all the spots. I'll talk about haul that I've gotten. So it's going to be kind of a short video because it's only 20 minutes now. So I showed you all my stitching. I got to hold this again while I reach. Pardon me. Trying to reach all my stuff. Sorry for the close-up. So these are the new stickers I got. I got these, which are fun. They're just little bottles of nail polish. These are lovely flowers. Hopefully. Today it's 65, so, you know, we're having some good days in between our crazy, snowy, cold days. There's my otters in Paris. What are they called? They are called, never find the name of it. Oh, just an otter day in Paris. Cute. So that'll be fun. Those will be fun to stick here and there. This is my embroidered with love. They're going to be fun to put in my book. This is kind of magical, charmed. Kind of keys and Aladdin lamps and magical books and rings and jewelry and yeah. And then I'm waiting, but I went ahead and ordered it anyway because we're a ways away from this. Summer, beach please, beach please, like bitch please, beach please, yeah. So they're fun. I'm going to enjoy putting those in this summer. So I ordered a bunch of pip sticks, pip stickers by Pip Sticks. They are fun. I got my Forbidden Fiber. I've gotten 2 Forbidden Fibers? No, but they're both the same color range. This is called, for my Forbidden Fiber Co's fabric of the month, I get 1/8 of a yard of cashel linen. This is called Celadon. It's gonna, my light is kind of crazy right now. It's not very good light. It's a very pretty green. It's not showing well because the light, if I went over and closed the light source, it would be better. Anyway, it's a lovely green. And then my Forbidden Fibers, I get, so that is, I'm sorry, 28 count cashel linen. I get Lugana from Forbidden Fibers, and it's a green and blue. It's showing more blue than it is green. Yeah, I'm not going to take it out of the package. Anyway, so I've got some spring fabric to work into my designs for spring. Then I got a lot of Forbidden Fiber. I'm not going to show them all to you because the color is not showing up very well, but I will hold them up as they are lovely, lovely. This is the club that I belong to, that I get 8 Forbidden Fiber regulars and 2 one-of-a-kinds. She dyes special ones for special boxes and things like that. I really do have to apologize for the color on this. The lighting today. I'll do better next time. So all of these, they are lovely. So blues, navies, and dark blues, and yellows, and browns, and purples, and golds, and a dark purple, and a very light blue. It's called Buttermint, and a pink. This is a one-of-a-kind moss, and a one-of-a-kind Adeline, which is a greenish brown, and ash, which is a grayish brown. So I got those the other day. Then I have Classic Color Works that I got. Also, and I'm just adding these to my stash, and I'm pulling a lot of threads from my fancy fibers, or whatever you want to call them, lately. These are all Classic Color Works, so I'm in the S's: Sunset, Sugar Plum, Sweet Potato, Tabby, there's a T, Snowball, Sun-Kissed, and Steamed Broccoli. So I think I get 2, 4, 6, 7 or 8 of these every month. And then I got my March, and I pulled a couple of these already. My March Color and Cotton. Very springy colors. Shamrock, Vermilion, Carrot, Celery, and Banana. So those are all my new Color and Cottons. So I got a lot of new threads, which is always fun. A lot of new floss. Always fun to add to the mix, add to the choices. What else? I think that's it for today. This is going to be a short one. Like I said, I am still working on my WIPS and my new starts. I don't know if I'll start any new starts in the next week to 10 days, but I might. I have a couple of that they're kind of calling to me, but I haven't decided for sure. So again, this is Stitching to Connect Annie. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and keep stitching, keep connecting, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.